How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another Marvel Snap video. So once again, I hit Infinite in under a week. I actually did it pretty quickly in terms of games played this week. Granted, I did start at 83 because of the whole mess up with the ranks. So from 83 to 100, I did it pretty quickly. I used two different decks. This one I have already showed you last week, so I'm going to skim over it and kind of how it works very quickly, and then go over the second deck, which is a Thanos deck, with you guys, and that's the one I'm going to have gameplay on. So if you're interested in the gameplay in this one and maybe a more in-depth breakdown, go ahead and check out that other video. I'll link it in the description. And so this deck has its kind of main core of cards and win conditions in Shuri, She-Hulk, Taskmaster, Magic, and Hulk. You're going to kind of play these cards on your last few turns, obviously based on what your hand is. Your kind of main win condition that I've won most of my games with is Shuri on 4, skip turn 5, which reduces She-Hulk's cost down to 1, and then on 6 you're going to play She-Hulk on the Shuri lane, make an 18 power, and then copy it with Taskmaster in another lane. That is the main win condition. That's the most consistent one. Outside of that, you also have the option to Magic on 5, which lets you then Hulk on 6, and then Taskmaster your Hulk on turn 7. In the event that you're kind of going this route the entire game, you should be bouncing Kitty Pryde, feeding Sunspot some, using Nebula, the 3 best 1-drops in the game. Misty Knight, you can float mana, it'll give you some value. Angela, if you can get her down and just keep pumping her with Kitty Pryde, it'll let you use Kitty Pryde in the event you do not have She-Hulk for the She-Hulk Taskmaster play, or if you go the Hulk route with Magic and then Hulk, and then on turn 7 you can play Kitty Pryde as well as Taskmaster for a lot of power. This deck is really fun. It is the most fun I've had in Marvel Snap in a while, so I encourage you to check it out. I got both of these decks actually from my buddy Glazer over at the Snap Judgments podcast. They just became the official Marvel Snap Zone podcast, and I'm so happy for them. I'm actually going to be on their episode. We're going to film it tomorrow. Actually, this is coming out Tuesday night, so we're filming it tonight. You'll probably be able to see it tomorrow. So thank you once again to them. I'm happy for you guys, and let's talk about the next deck that also Glazer gave me. That is the Thanos Destroy deck. It's a little weird. I've seen Thanos Destroy decks. Generally, I don't see Null in them. You don't have to play Null. It's kind of just a fun way to use Null that's not in a Galactus list, and that makes them actually pretty good. So obviously you have your early game Destroy package to feed the death play in Yondu, Bucky Barnes, Carnage, obviously Killmonger. Venom is a really good card here. You shouldn't be afraid to destroy all of your stones. You actually want to destroy them so that you can fuel the death play and possibly fuel your null. So I'm not going to go over too much how to play the early destroy package. It's pretty self-explanatory. You play Yondu, you can play Bucky Barnes on top of that, or Wolverine, kill it with Carnage on turn 3, kill it with Venom on turn 3, kill your stones, you're going to drop a bunch of them, kill them with Killmonger. On turn 5, you have an option to play some more destroy cards, or if your death becomes 2 cost or less, you can drop death and drop wave, forcing your opponent to only play 1 card on turn 6. The way the meta looks right now is there's a lot of decks with a lot of explosive turn 6s, like the deck that I showed you just a minute ago, and wave is just a hard counter to those decks. You're able to get advantage of your death being discounted on turn 5, and then use wave to shut everything down, and then hopefully play a Null or a Thanos or last backup plan, America Chavez. It's a very fun deck. It's very consistent. You should give it a try. It's one of my favorite Thanos decks. Tried a lot of them, and Thanos just hasn't been my kind of play style, but this kind of destroy package in there is just really fun, along with the stones. So I'm going to show you guys some gameplay, but as usual, if you love all things Marvel Snap, make sure you like and subscribe, hit the bell. I'll see you in the next one. Okay, I rarely play this game with sound, so I don't actually hear the Thanos sound at the beginning. It's really weird. Turn 1, I think I always play Mind Stone here. We'll play it in a Quantum Tunnel. We'll swap it, maybe get some more draws, maybe get a big card there. You never know. Killmonger, I mean, it's good. It killed their Kitty Pryde. I like it. It sucks for him, but it doesn't let us activate a lot of things. I guess now we do have the Bucky into Deathlock. We'll play it middle. There's no real sense in playing it right. Hood into a Hitmonkey. I think it's fair to snap now. I'm just gonna do it. We're gonna leave Bucky hanging. We're gonna play Yondu. We're gonna try to load our hand up with Mind Stone. Hopefully we can draw like our Carnage or something, and then we can look to Carnage Deathlock. I think this is probably one of the better plays we have. All right, knocked out their Killmonger, and we're drawing. Okay, so I like Venom here. Let's Venom and then Space Zone into Quantum Tunnel. That way, next turn we can like Time Stone into Deathlock, give us an extra mana on turn 6, and then here we can shift the Venom over if we need to. If Quantum Tunnel pulls in Death or something, then obviously we won't shift Venom over. But I think the on reveals from Kamar-Taj are going to help him a bit more than they're going to help me. Okay, so pull the Death. Medusa. Now I just think we're trying to play for middle. I think we are going to move the Venom over. And then I guess the question is, do we play a wave to stop him from dumping a bunch of cards? Will that let us win with a Thanos? And I think the answer to that is yes. So I don't think we're going to play Bucky, or I don't think we're going to destroy Bucky. I also don't want to play anything into Quantum Tunnel because it could pull the Carnage. There's a 25% chance of that, and that would be very bad. So I'm going to play Reality Stone into Kamar-Taj. Stop that from triggering too much. Time Stone doesn't help us. Oh, let's Time Stone. We'll move Venom over. We'll Time Stone into Kamar-Taj. We'll Reality Stone, and then we'll play Wave. And this should win us the game. We can then play 2 cards, probably Chavez and Thanos on turn 6. And I think we'll be good. I would imagine he's going to retreat because this is very difficult for him to come back from. Yeah, this is going to be a retreat from him. But we will play it out anyway. Yeah. Well, I mean, we are both infinite, so he'll probably just play it out. But yep, GG. That didn't really go very well for him. With the beast. That's funny. All right, game 1 down. Okay, no destroy cards. I think we'll just look to Yondu left and just try to get power over there. Well, yeah, I guess so. We could Soulstone and get the draw, but I think our next 2 turns are pretty set with Bucky and Deathlock. Yep, just play Bucky into Danger Room. If it gets destroyed, great. We'll just naked Deathlock. It did not get destroyed. So actually, I'm going to play Deathlock right, and then we're going to look to Wolverine Carnage into Danger Room. That'll give us a shot to destroy the Wolverine. Carnage might die, but it's still a lot of power over there. And then I guess Venoming into Danger Room is not really a great option. But we can Venom the Deathlock next turn. I don't know. We'll have to see here. And now with my luck, Carnage is going to get shot. Nope. Ah. All right, so normally we would have Venomed on top of this lane. However, that doesn't seem like the best play. Though, I mean, it might be worth the gamble. 75% chance that we're in very good shape. We have to play something. Venom left. We're going to play America Chavez next turn, so we kind of have to swing for the fences here. If we Venom left, then we're saying, well, we are going to get some draws. This is tough. I think we're going to Venom left and just go for the high roll with Wolverine and just hope it doesn't get destroyed. That's fine. Important one is obviously Venom. Hopefully he doesn't get shot. Enough said, bub. That's perfect. And we are just gonna null and then Power Stone. I guess, are we playing it just middle? Yeah. This kind of forces him to play middle, and then we'll go Power Stone left. And I think we are fine. Try to win the extra cube here. Mystique, and I don't think anything beats us here. Oh, just another Mystique. Yeah. Fills up his hand, but that's pretty good. GG.